What are you talking about? Hi, guys. Hi, Paul. Hi, Sarah. I don't know. Something was happening with the connection just then, guys. Sorry. It's very weird. Sorry I'm running late. Hi, guys. What's going on? I just manifested a thing with my PayPal account that I thought of weeks ago that would happen, and it's happened. My own fault. I would do that. And I asked the guy at PayPal, I was like, no, we don't need any such information. And then today I've got, we need all this information. It's funny how that works. Loz, I've had a realization. What's your realization, Emma? Hi, Loz. Love your lives. Any affirmation for getting out of debt, please? I love being debt-free. I love having so much cash in my bank account. I love knowing I can buy anything I want. I am uber wealthy now. I walk around in a state of wealth all day. I'm a money magnet. I never have to worry about money. I can afford anything I want to buy. I love having credit cards with nothing on them. I love being able to walk in the store and just buy anything I want. I love owning my house outright. I like looking at my bank account and knowing all my credit cards are paid off. I am debt-free. I love being debt-free. Those ones, darling. Just start affirming that you're a money magnet so you can actually pay the debt off. Okay? Mine too. Try exiting and going back in. What are we talking about? Is the signal bad for anyone, or is it on my end? Yes, it was at the very beginning, but it's all right now. Hi, Loz. Is the signal... morning. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Kat. Hi, Icy. Hang on, guys. Hey, Loz. Is it too much if I repeat all of the 24 affirmations you gave me every hour? I just can't stop. Yeah, go ahead. Guys, if it's helping you, if you feel like the self-concept stuff I'm giving you is helping you, do it. I mean, honestly, guys, all it is replacing your thinking. And I don't think you can get too obsessive about your self-concept, to be completely honest, because you're changing your shitty old thinking. You can get obsessive about the SP, trying to change another person a lot. That's not great, putting your focus on them. But if you're putting your focus on you and it's your self-concept stuff, do it as much as you like, honestly, darling, because you're just changing that old shit. You've got to reprogram that mind. Doing it once a day ain't going to help it. Hi, Charlie girl. But if you leave and stop giving it attention, the pimple, then it will naturally go away. What are we talking about? The third party is like a pimple. The more you pick at it, the more attention you give it, the worse it... Yes, guys, it is like a pimple. Look at this pimple I can't get rid of. I keep picking it. Then it's still there. Hey, Loz. Oh, I saw that one. Guys, Neville constantly talks about taking your attention away from the problem, from the obstacle. Because the more you focus on it, the more you keep it in your reality, and the more it will literally grow in your reality. Like a pimple. Okay? So I don't want you guys to pay attention to the third party or the problem of debt or the problem of, you know what I mean? If you're in debt, you focus on owning your house. If you're in debt, you focus on, I have so much money. You don't focus on, oh God, I'm in so much debt. How do I get out of the debt? You focus on the solution of the debt. My credit cards are all paid off. I love owning my home in full. I love owning my car in full. I love having so much cash in my bank account. It's the opposite of debt. You're focusing on the solution, not the problem. How am I going to get the money to pay it off? No, solution. I have the money to pay it off. You don't know how. Same with third party. I'm focusing on the third party. He's with her now. I keep seeing pictures on the socials. Nope, stop looking. He's with me. He only wants me. He only has eyes for me. We are blissfully, happily coupled up. That's the solution. Same as the debt. Same thing. The debt and the third party are a pimple. Stop squeezing them. Good analogy, darling, about the pimple. How much attention should we be giving our SP? Honestly, guys, I don't want you being obsessive, and especially you, Charlotte, okay? Because you've asked so many questions already since our call about, oh, this and that, blah, 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 about them. And I can tell you are focusing on him too much. Guys, when I say 80-20%, 80% for self-concept, 20% for SP, and you're after an SP, I know full well that most of you won't be doing 20%. I know full well that half of you will be thinking about the fucker all damn day. Okay? That's why I say 80%. Because I want you to try and take the focus off them back onto you. Whenever you're thinking about them, I want you to start affirming for yourself. Yes, you can affirm for them 20% of the day, whatever. And affirm for them if they pop in your mind, absolutely. But I want the focus to be about you. Understand? Any advice on bad days? I feel like screaming today, and this is the first real bad day. Darling, just scream then. Go and scream at a tree. Go out in some wilderness and scream your head off. Guys, you can do that. You don't have to be positive all the fucking time. Some people get on calls with me and they think, oh, everything's great. And then a week later or 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, things are still the same. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys, this takes time. It is subconscious reprogramming. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay, think how long it takes to reprogram your computer. You get up in the morning, sometimes it's still going. Right? You're doing the reprogramming. It takes some time. Got to restart. Okay? Sometimes you need a little restart. You might need to go out in the wilderness, have a little shout, restart yourself. Okay, I'm restarting. Right? Doesn't matter, guys, if you feel sad, if you have a negative day, if you have a bad day, it's all right. Just say, only my positive thoughts manifest. It doesn't matter if I have a bad day. I can't fuck this up. It doesn't matter what I do and what I feel. I can't mess up my manifestation. I'm a master at this. What do you do when you feel down about SP? How do I manifest SP? It feels like a loss. Guys, you can cry about them. You can be sad. You can grieve the loss of them. Fine. But I want you not to dwell in that. The place you most often return is your dwelling place. Don't keep returning there. Don't keep sitting in it, in the grief, in the sadness. When you feel that sadness, let it out and then go back in your mind that you and he are blissfully, happily coupled up. That's it. Every time. My little tests are coming to life. The fuck is an SP? Sorry, it's a specific person. Just your ex or a boyfriend or girlfriend or friend or whatever person you're trying to get back in your life. What little tests are coming to life? Tell us, darling. Yes, specific person. Yes, guys, special person, significant other. Hi there from Alan. Oh, hi, Alan. Hey, when we are manifesting someone, how do they actually feel? Guys, you're sending the thoughts out. It's like telepathy. It's thought transmission. It goes from your mind to their mind. Then they start thinking the thoughts you've sent out. I'm so lovable. You love me and only me. You can't stop thinking about me. You're furiously masturbating about me every damn day. And they're like, I can't stop thinking about her. I need to jerk off about her right now. Okay, guys? Seriously. They start getting the thoughts in their mind that you are sending out eventually. I don't know how quick it happens, but it does happen. And the way I know that is watch my lives. And you will see people reflecting back to me affirmations I made in October last year. People are saying to me now on my lives. Loz, your skin is glowing. Loz, I love your energy. Loz, you've got great advice. I just love being on your lives. These were affirmations I made and they're recorded in my phone. Everyone loves my energy. Everyone loves being around me. People come to me for advice. They love my advice. I've got glowing, youthful skin. People are saying it. That was ages ago I made that recording. October. Took a while. Eventually you all heard me. And now you're saying it. That's what happens with your SP. Has there been any success stories with manifesting X back? Guys, go in the Facebook group. Or go on these lives. Every time I have a live, someone is saying, oh my God, Loz, my SP contacted me. Oh my God, haven't heard from them in a year. Now they're calling me. I'm going on a date with my SP next week. Come on the lives. There's plenty in the lives and also in the Facebook group, Manifest Live with Loz, guys. At any moment, we can manifest what we want or what the universe decides for us. At any moment, we can manifest what we want or what universe decides for us. Darling, the universe isn't deciding anything for you, okay? That's some LOA bullshit. I don't teach the law of attraction here. No one's attracting anything. Your habitual, subconscious, dominant thinking manifests your reality. You're literally reflecting your thought out to other people and they then move to make your manifestation so. They then reflect your dominant thinking. That's how you've manifested all along. The universe is just space. It's just atmosphere. It's just air. It is a ridiculous premise that the universe, this space, matter, air, is doing shit for you. People make it so. People move to make your manifestation so. They literally reflect what you're thinking and then they do it. People do it. There's no such thing as the universe deciding or acting on your behalf or doing things for you. It's like literally the most ridiculous thing that anyone's ever said. But law of attraction people say it all the time and everyone goes, oh yeah, you're the universe. But if you think about it logically, how is space doing anything for you? It can't possibly. It's air. But people can. People come up to you and ask you about your life at a party and da-da-da, and you start talking and next minute they're introducing you to someone and that someone introduces you to someone else and they've got a business opportunity. Next minute you're a partner in that business with that person. You've got a brand new career. Ta-da! People move to make it so because you're affirming, I love my career. I love my business is booming. You didn't know what the business was and a series of events happened, bridge of incidents that brought you to that person. People move to make your manifestation so. It wasn't space, it wasn't air, it wasn't the universe. It's people, guys. When the SP does message, I think he's just after physical, and that's what happens. I want a relationship. Well, darling, listen to what I just said. I think he's just after being physical. Your dominant habitual thoughts manifest. What are your dominant habitual thoughts about the situation? He just wants sex from me, and therefore, that's all he wants. Stop thinking that. You're reflecting, you're thinking, you only want sex from me, you're using me. Don't you want a relationship with me? Why don't you want a relationship with me? I must not be lovable. And he's like, I just want sex from you. Stop thinking that. Start affirming you and he are together in your mind. You're in a relationship, and that's what he wants from you. I am confident and sure SP will take me on my first date on my birthday. Yes, Emma! Say that. If I am still thinking about my old SP, will it block me from manifesting a new one? No, guys. Don't worry about that. I manifested an SP in, and I still was thinking about the other SP when he came back, and he wouldn't fucking go away, and he kept ringing me every damn day. Okay, he was on my mind because I was thinking, oh, well, he's turning into the guy I wanted before. Maybe I should consider him. And then I was like, no, you got the new one. Don't be silly. New one's great. But the other one kept turning up really good. So I was thinking about him. Didn't stop this great relationship. Okay, don't worry about it. My crush snapped me after manifesting. Oh, what? Snapped me after manifesting it today, but it was bad news. What does that mean? Don't worry, guys. If you get bad news, if it's a bad thing that happened, give a good meaning. He snapped me anyway. He sent me a snap. That must mean he's thinking about me. I don't care what he said. He's thinking about me. That's why he sent me a snap story or whatever. Okay? That's why he messaged me. Guys, even when it's something bad, give a good meaning. You only you decide the meaning of things. Okay? Does manifestation always work? Yes, darling, you are always manifesting. Go and watch my series on TikTok called How to Manifest Properly. It's got a black heading on the top. It's about 13 videos, probably towards the bottom of the page. One of the first series I put together. And it literally says at the very beginning, you are always manifesting. Did you know that? You've manifested everything thus far in your life. You just didn't know you were doing it. Now you're going to do it consciously. Laugh my ass off. Who believes in manifestation? It's not 1400 BC. Well, I don't know what word you were spelling there, darling, but you're manifesting all the time. Listen to what I just said. I manifested my SP back, and another ex started contacting me. Yes, that's what happens. When your self-concept's on point, they all come out the woodwork. I intend SP to post a certain story, and he did within 2 weeks. Wonderful, Leanne, see? Guys, yes, please do follow me if you're not following me already. I go live twice daily, nighttime US and morning time UK. Focusing on self-concept, I've been unblocked and was told how much he regrets us not being together. Oh, Penny, really? Is that what's happened? Oh, hooray, darling. He told me how much he regrets us not being together. Oh, that's wonderful, my sweet. Oh, great. Good for you, darling. Oh, that's great. Hi, can you say happy birthday to Nathaniel? Happy birthday, Nathaniel. There is no magic. Return to reality. Darling, you create your own reality. What are you doing here? What happened to you in childhood that you want to come into people's lives and spread negativity and hate? What's going on with you? Are you a bully or something? Were you bullied at school and now you come on lives and bully people anonymously with no name and no photo? At least do it bravely with a photo of your face and your actual name, darling, if you're going to be a bully. It's a bit cowardly. Otherwise, I'll just block you. Hi, Monica. Loz, I showed my mum the show Kath and Kim last night and she was crying with laughter. What, she never seen it? Ah, yeah, a lot of Brits haven't seen it actually. I don't know if it was on TV ever over there on the BBC. Oh, look at me, Kimmy, look at me. It's such a good show. So good. Thank you, that's so true. Oh, what's so true? I can't remember what I said. After intentionally manifesting a breakup, can you change your mind and manifest them back? Yes, guys. But you've got to understand what was the thinking, the shitty subconscious thinking you were having that caused the breakup. Okay, what was I thinking? I'm unlovable. He doesn't want me. He's still in love with his ex-girlfriend. He's fucked up. He's got issues. He's got PTSD. He's got this and that. Whatever the thoughts were that you had, oh, he can't commit because of X, Y, Z, because he's got issues, because of an ex-girlfriend, because of a bad marriage, because of whatever your reasons were, or I'm unlovable, my body isn't good enough, he only likes skinny girls, whatever the shit was that caused you to push him away in the first place, then you just got to reverse that shit. No, I am lovable, my body's beautiful, he loves me and only me, he only has eyes for me, he's got no issues, he's perfect. Then affirm in your mind you never broke up, or if you did break up, you've both gone away, worked out your shit, and now you're back together. Focus on that new story, darling. New story of you, new story of them, new story of your relationship currently. It's so stagnant at the moment, so quiet. Don't worry, darling. If it's quiet, work on you. Focus on you. Stop looking at the outside. This is what I need. What are we talking about? Oh, Penny's success, yes. I affirm that men love me, and I've had 3 different men ask to take me out in the last week. Have you, darling? Love it. It's funny, I haven't been out and about in a while, and today I was taking my mum for a walk, and the amount of guys who were like, looking at me, smiling at me, even old crusty old men and shit. And I was like, hello. God, Jesus, haven't been outside for a while. It's amazing what that self-concept does, guys. I'm using a lot of methods, but nothing is happening. Lorena, what are you doing? Have you been doing some LOA bullshit? Have you been talking to crystals and crap? Tell us what you've been doing. Go and watch all my lives, darling. Try to manifest an SP back, guys. Go and watch number 25, number 77, number 41. Okay, especially those. All the lives that I do here are saved in the Facebook group, Manifest Space, Live Space, with Space Laws, or click the link in my TikTok bio and you can join the group. It's a private group. No one can see you in there. You can ask questions. It's a lovely, supportive community. There's a question forum every Monday. Everyone answers each other, gives support. You can watch all these live videos. There's 87 lives in there. I'll be adding some more tomorrow. Met someone who I really like, but he doesn't text much. How do I change that, darling? Just say he's blowing up my phone. He can't get enough of me. He's constantly thinking about me. He's constantly calling and texting me. Okay? He loves being my boyfriend. Imagine he's already your boyfriend, darling. 25, 41, and 77. They're the videos mainly about SP, changing the old story, and self-concept. I think witchcraft methods can help. What are we talking about, darling? Witchcraft is manifestation. Witchcraft, spells, voodoo, it's all mind power. Same thing. We don't talk about witchcraft here. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Good morning. Thank you so much for answering. You're welcome, darling. You're not going to lie. I lose hope sometimes, but I know he's in love with me. Yes, darling. Look, manifestation is about hope. Hope is for a beggar, as Jim Carrey says in his lovely speech. Jim Carrey's got a wonderful speech about manifesting the life you want. It's not valedictorian, a commencement speech for a university. And he says, hope is a beggar. And that's true. It's like, please, I hope this comes. Like you're begging for it. Universe, world, God, please make sure that this comes, please. That's what hope is. Manifesting isn't hope. Manifesting is, it's here already. I run this shit. I make shit happen. I can be, do, and have anything I fucking want. There's no hope in that, darling. Step into the state of having it already. You won't need hope. You will know that you are all-powerful. That also happened to me. So many men were smiling at me, and I laughed because I affirm men love me, yes. It is kind of creepy at first. You've got to... At first, when you start saying people are magnetized to me, blah, 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 blah. I remember I went out one night after I started saying... men are magnetized to me, right? Actually, I was just saying everyone. Was I saying everyone? I can't remember. But I went out with my best friend, and we went out and we were meeting her old boyfriend, an old ex-boyfriend of hers, and he and all his friends were all over me all fucking night. One guy was like, oh, I'd leave my girlfriend for you. And I was like, Jesus, what? And then another guy was like, oh, I'm going to need to meet my brother. And then the brother was cracking on me. It was just nuts, right? And the reason I'm telling you the story, not to brag, but the next day she said, Loz, what was going on last night? Those men were just magnetized to you. And I had just been teaching her about affirmations. And I said, darling, that's my affirmation. What you just said out your mouth. She goes, but they were though. I said, yes, but it's because I was affirming that. And she was like, oh, maybe I should start affirming that. I said, do. But she literally said it. Any more questions, guys? Can't see any. How has manifesting helped you or worked for you? I manifest all day long, guys. So do you. You mean consciously manifesting? I manifested this house to live in, manifested my new car, SP, X coming back, this account, my clients, 10,000 followers. Did it all by affirming. I love my new car. I'm everyone's favourite manifestation TikToker. I am with a man who treats me beautifully. All affirmations. I just assumed I had a man already that loves me and is beautiful. Treats me beautifully. I assumed I had a new car. Exactly the car I wanted. I got that car. I assumed I lived in this house when I came to look at it. I live in this house. even though 15 other people offered more money than me. I got this house. I assumed this account would go brilliantly, and it has. Just by simply stepping in the state of, I am everyone's favourite manifestation TikToker. I have a new car. I'm in a relationship. I live in this house. I am that. Conscious manifesting is stepping into the state of having it already. I am married. I am a millionaire. I am famous, etc. Step into it as if it already is true. Loz, how do you cope when doubt and fear kicks in? You've got to step into your power, guys. Do a little test. Get a free coffee. Affirm someone's going to wear orange. Someone's going to say booyah. Someone's going to do something, say something, wear something. You're going to get a free parking spot out the front of the grocery store, something. Do little tests every day to test your power so you understand that you are doing this all the fucking time without realizing. Now you can just do it consciously, and then when you realize the little things, you'll think, oh shit, I can do the big things too. What do you think about listening to love affirmations and subliminals? I don't believe in subliminals, guys, because I don't know what they're saying. They could be saying, Paul's alive, Paul's alive. You don't know what they're saying. Okay? Or they could be saying, you are loved, you are wanted. I don't know what they're saying because you can't hear it. But yes, guided meditations, listening to affirmation tapes, great. But you've also got to think them. Just listening to stuff doesn't really do much, guys. You've got to think them and think them and think them and think them. Think the new thoughts. Listening, you could be saying, oh, wow, I really need to go to the toilet. My stomach's hurting while you're listening. Then you're not thinking it, are you? Do you believe in past life regression? I went and did a past life regression therapy, hypnosis. My brother bought it for me as a birthday present for my 38th birthday. It was very bizarre. I'd never even heard of it. I went and did it. He said, don't watch anything on the YouTube about it. Just meditate a lot beforehand, a couple of days beforehand to turn off your monkey mind. I did that. I was able to be hypnotized like that. It took his hypnotist 4 hours to hypnotize him, or 1.5 hours. And he was hypnotized for 4 hours. It took 2 seconds for her to hypnotize me. And I went into my past. Then I went into my future, which was really fucking bizarre because I wasn't expecting it. And almost everything in the hour and a half recording, hour and 50 minutes, is me talking about the future. It's really weird. It was great. It was very life-changing, actually. And at the very end, she said, now we're going to ask Source some questions. And you can hear me say, what? As if I didn't know what she meant by Source, and I really didn't. She goes, just listen, we're going to ask Source some questions, and I had written down some questions. So she asked my subconscious, my infinite intelligence, Source in me, God in me, some questions. And I came out with this voice that wasn't even my voice. And you can hear it on the recording going, she needs to understand that this is her purpose in life, and she needs to do this, and she needs to do that. And it was like another person inside me was talking, and everything I said before that was I this, I that, I'm walking down the street, I'm doing this, and then I was saying she this, she that. It was fucking weird. And it gave me all the answers I needed to know about myself that I wish I always knew, and it was inside me all along. You have all the answers, guys. They're in your subconscious. I love it. Wow. I have the Audible Many Lives, Many Masters. What's that? I never heard of it. Is that about past life regression? Is it Dolores Cannon? Tell me what that is. Feeling as a Secret is just awesome and life-changing. Yes, guys. That is probably Neville Goddard's most famous book and easiest to read. And he's talking about the feeling of it is done, the feeling of fulfillment, the feeling that you have it already, not emotion. I do not mean emotion. I found a quote today where he says, when I say feeling, I do not mean emotion. I mean the feeling of having it already. That's what he means. Lots of people confuse that. Even Candace, one of the TikTokers on here, is saying, he's talking about feelings. And it's like, Candace, he's not. I don't know what you're trying to teach, but you need to go and read all his books again because you've completely misunderstood him. How would you feel if it were true? He's not saying conjure up a whole lot of feelings. He's just saying, how would you feel if it were true? That's the feeling you need to manifest. How to manifest my ex coming back, darling. Just assume he's with you already. You never broke up. Or if you can't get over that hurdle of thinking you haven't broke up, assume that you're back together. You're better than ever. He loves you so much. He wants you and only you in your mind. Imagine that. Then start working on your self-concept. Go and watch all my lives back, particularly the lives in my Facebook group number 25, 41, 77. Or search specific person or SP in the group and all the lives talking about that will come up, but I talk about them in every live. How to manifest your ex back. I'm also bringing out a course, guys, soon. I've got the videos already in my TikTok, but soon I will do an actual downloadable course that will go for a few hours, a video course on exactly how to manifest your ex back, probably in the next couple of weeks, okay? I lost 6 stone subconsciously manifesting. I have 2 more to lose. I am losing weight as we speak. Yes, Ellie, good for you. So many people are losing weight using affirmations and not doing anything else. It's amazing. Guys, just tell your body what you want it to do. Oh, God, my dog's going mental outside. I tried, can't quit my mind, can't quiet your mind. So, darling, it doesn't matter. You don't need to quiet your mind to manifest. That's meditation. I don't believe in quieting your mind. Your mind is never quiet. All meditation does is turns off your monkey mind a little bit and concentrates on your breathing. And as soon as you stop meditating, you're back to your monkey mind again. What affirming does is it replaces that monkey mind thinking, the negative thinking, with new positive thoughts. That's why affirming works, because it's new thought, new thought, new thought, going in to punch out the old thought. Just trying to be zen and meditate and quiet your mind literally is impossible all the time, because then as soon as you stop, your mind starts again. Okay? How do you feel about subliminals? Yes, don't believe in them, don't know what they're saying. Thanks, Miss Smitho6 for the presents. That's just given me goosebumps. What's given you goosebumps, Charlie girl? SP reached out a few days ago, but hasn't recently. Today is their birthday. Should I reach out? Well, if they reached out a few days ago, darling, why can't you wish them happy birthday? It's their birthday. Guys, it's hard when it's their birthday, okay? But if they've reached out to you, why can't you reach out to them? Of course you can. Just imagine they'd be thrilled to hear from you. Everyone, hello everyone, please don't manifest your ex back if they're toxic. Ah, darling, you haven't been here long, have you? You caused them to be toxic. You are the only cause, unfortunately. Guys, if you want your ex back, unfortunately you made them your ex with your habitual subconscious thinking. They manifest, they hear it, they reflect it, and you manifest your reality with your thinking. You cause your own breakup. So if you cause your own breakup, you can uncause it, you can change it. You can reflect new thinking and they will reflect back to you your new thinking. I'm unlovable, I'm unwanted, blah, blah, blah. Then they don't want you anymore. Men cheat, relationships never work out for me, and then he cheats on you and relationships never work out. Everyone reflects your thinking, guys, including people in a relationship with you, and therefore you manifest your own breakups with your thinking. So don't think that you can't get them back because they're toxic. You literally cause them to be toxic. And if you continue to describe them as toxic, that's how they'll turn up in your reality. Because you keep saying that, you keep thinking that about them, and therefore they will be. And they won't change. Is there any maximum number of affirmations you should say and think a day? Yes, guys, I don't want you to go too crazy on the SP ones, maybe 5 or 6, and then lots for your self-concept, but don't go crazy because you've got to repetitively say them, guys, so it can sink into your mind. Any more questions? The story of being hypnotized, love that. Oh, you love that story. It's honestly, I've got the recording and I played it to my dad, who's the biggest skeptic, and he was listening. We're sitting on his boat in Greece and the boat's rocking. It's like midnight. He was fascinated. He was listening. He's like, you are fully asleep. You can hear you're asleep. He goes, you're doing this funny breathing every time she says, okay, now we're going somewhere else. You're going, he goes, I can hear you're asleep. And there's bits where I'm crying my eyes out. Like it's, because it was so real to me what I was seeing. It's an unbelievable recording. Sometimes I listen to it, it's just like, I can't believe that happened, because I was so hypnotized. I was so thinking I was where I was that I at one point was walking around a graveyard and I didn't know what I was doing there. And then she said, what are you doing there? Who are you there to see? I said, I've no idea. And then all of a sudden I burst out crying. She said, oh, who is it? And I said, it's my mum. And I burst out crying, and you can hear her like wiping my tears in it. It was so real. Everything was so real. That's why I'm saying to you guys that whatever you imagine is real to your mind. It thinks it's real. My mind literally thought in that hypnotism that my mum was dead and I was looking at a grave. It fully believed it. Right? So if you can do that in a hypnotism, why can't you do that with your visualizations? That's how your subconscious works. It doesn't know the difference between fact and fiction. It doesn't know the difference between a made-up story that you're making up now and the real thing. If you keep saying you're married, if you keep imagining your wedding day or your honeymoon or your 30-year wedding anniversary, it thinks it's fucking real. It doesn't know the difference. That's true. I kept thinking everything is going to be good. They're probably cheating. Oh, what was that? I kept thinking... Hang on. That's true. I kept thinking everything is going to be good. They're probably cheating. Guys, if you think they're going to cheat, they will. Look at Halle Berry. She gets cheated on by every single fucking guy. It's not the way she looks. It's what she thinks. Any more questions, guys? I'm scrolling down. I've been experiencing extreme dissociation. What can I do? I don't even know what that means, darling. That's some kind of manifestation speak or something. I don't know what that is. What are you talking about? What does dissociation mean? I don't know what it means. Is that some LOA term? Because I don't teach that here. Your subconscious thoughts manifest. What are you talking about? Please explain what that is. You're disassociated from life? You're disassociated from your thoughts? Don't know. Explain, darling, and then I'll answer it. I don't understand it. It's my birthday today, 41. Manifested contact. It is coming. Yes, darling. Oh, Nita, happy birthday, darling. Yay! When you're in your 40s, darling, it just gets better, trust me. So good. I'm going to do it too. Good for you, darling. Making my own blocks. It's annoying. I know I'm good enough. Stop that, Charlotte! Arrgh. At least you realised it, darling. Stop that. I usually ignore my SP's story, but I accidentally did. After that, he posted in his story, it says... It says what, Icy? Can't see the rest. It says what? I fell on the pedestal a week ago and then suddenly it's all come crashing down on me. What do you mean you fell on the pedestal? You fell off? Put yourself back on there, darling. Put the pedestal back up again and put yourself back on it. Guys, only you can fix this. If you keep getting despondent, Charlotte, and saying, I've crashed and I'm burning, well, you'll be crashing and burning. Stop fucking saying that. What about core beliefs? Yes, guys, your core beliefs run your reality. Your habitual subconscious thinking runs your life. Your childhood core beliefs run your fucking life. I'm unlovable, I'm unwanted, people don't want me, I don't get the love I need, relationships never work out for me, men cheat, blah. They're your core beliefs from childhood. You watched your parents cheat. You watched your parents not give you love. They didn't give you affection. They fought. They screamed. That's your model for relationships. Your model for love is how they treated you, what love they gave you, what care they gave you, if they listened to you, if you weren't heard, if you weren't seen, if you're abused, if you couldn't trust people, blah, fucking blah. Guys, that's why when you have a one-to-one call with me, the main information I need is what happened in your childhood? What were your parents like? That's basically all the information I need. People send me reams about their SP. I literally couldn't give a shit. It's like totally irrelevant. What is relevant is how you acted in the relationship, what happened. Then I can see from the childhood what caused that incident, what caused the breakup, etc. But I need the childhood information. Runs your life, guys. That's what we're trying to change with our affirmations. It's just new thinking. Should I stop taking antidepressants and start manifesting? Well, darling, you're always manifesting. I'm not going to tell anybody to go off their meds, okay? But you can fix your depression with conscious manifesting by literally changing your thinking. All affirming is replacing your negative habitual thoughts with new habitual positive thinking, okay? And trust me, as a person who's suffered depression most of my life, I no longer take any meds because of manifesting consciously and affirming new positive thinking. But don't, whatever you do, go off your meds. Just start affirming new positive thoughts, darling. Go and watch All My Lives so you can understand how to affirm. Also go and watch How to Affirm, the series in my TikTok. It's got a pink heading, I think, or black and pink, How to Affirm. And I'll teach you how to create affirmations so you don't feel so depressed. So then you can choose to go off your meds if you want because you're feeling better. I've been experiencing extreme disassociation. I just still don't know what that means, darling. Why is it so much easier to manifest the negative stuff? Well, because you keep saying it for a start. So stop saying that. But it's just because it's habitual, guys. When you're negative or you're a pessimist or you think negative thoughts all the time, so they are habitual to you, so you will manifest them quicker because thinking positively might be harder for you because you've always thought negatively. I usually ignore my SP story. Oh, I saw that. I'm seeing a lot of tarot readings and sign on my For You page. Does it mean something? Yes, it means, darling, you've got to start pressing not interested. Guys, tarot and signs and shit just mean what you think they mean. If you go to a tarot reader, if you watch a tarot on your For You page, if you go to a reading, if you see some signs, you give them the meaning. The end. A tarot reader is only reflecting your thinking just like everyone else is. You just believe it more because it's coming from a tarot reader. That's all. I feel so tingly and safe whenever I say my self-concept, like a big warm hug from your mum or somebody. Lovely, Emma. Guys, some people experience traumatic feelings when they do this self-concept because their subconscious is fighting them, and other people feel great, okay? It's great if you feel great. Is it conditioned from trauma? What is conditioned from trauma? What are we talking about? Oh, dear, you really need to let go of all this. No wonder. Lorena, what are we talking about? That's a great question. What are we talking about? Lie you zone out to cope from trauma. What does that mean, darling? Lie you zone out to cope from trauma. While? I don't understand. I love this so much. Love watching you. Oh, thanks, Ella Tebby. Thanks so much. Thanks, beautiful. You're welcome, Nisha. One of my clients called me yesterday and apologised for his delay in returning my call. I have always... What else? Lovely, darling. Is it okay to manifest multiple things? Yes, darling. That I recommend it. I don't want you to laser focus just on a specific person or your ex or whatever. I want you to focus on a few things. Car, house, SP, self-concept. Maybe 4 things. I just had a dream that I got what I want. Is that a good sign? Yes, darling. Only you give meaning to the dreams and signs. Give a good meaning. Wow, 117 on live. Really? 121 now. Holy shit. It's the most people I think I've ever had. How amazing. This is why you're not manifesting. What is Lorena talking about that I can't see? Dissociation is a mental health issue, zoning out of reality as a result of trauma. Okay. So guys, if you've had traumatic events happen, of course sometimes you zone out for your body to cope. I have blocked whole parts of my childhood. When I went to therapy, group therapy that was very intensive for 6 months of my life, they kept saying, now let's go back to a moment in your childhood. And I would sit there and I would say, dude, I can't remember anything. And they'd be like, you will. And I would sit there and there's meditations, and all of a sudden scenes would come back to me that I thought I was making up. Then I would go to my mum and say, did you drag me to some lady's house when I was about 6 and demand that she stop sleeping with Dad? Yes, I did that. Oh, who was that? I don't even remember it actually happening. But in these scenes, they happened, right? Stuff came out that I had blocked. It had gone so far in the back of my brain somewhere and been hidden away that I blocked it out, right? Lots of people do that when they have trauma. I blocked out a whole lot of my childhood and my teenage years as well. Okay. It's because your body can't cope with it. It's your body's coping mechanism. We all have coping mechanisms, guys. Okay? So don't worry about that. Doesn't mean you can't manifest consciously just because you block shit out. I blocked a whole heap of my childhood out. I'm here now talking about manifestation. It's irrelevant. What I want you to do is go back into your childhood and figure out what your core beliefs are. If you don't know what they are, you don't know what happened in your childhood, you can't remember it, what are your triggers now in life? Are you triggered by someone not listening to you? Are you triggered by someone blocking you? That could be because you weren't heard as a child, you weren't understood, you weren't listened to. Okay? Are you triggered by people not giving you affection, or someone you feel like people love will always leave you? You could have abandonment issues, or not got enough affection or closeness as a child from your parental figures. Okay? Figure out your triggers if you don't know what your childhood is because you blocked it out. And then the triggers will tell you what affirmations to create against that negative shit that's causing you to perpetuate that crap in your life, even though you think you blocked it out. Lots of people think they've blocked out their traumas. They haven't. They're still running the show. You just think you've forgotten all about them or disassociated from them. You haven't. They're still fucking there, trust me. And they're running your whole life. Okay? So guys, if you don't know what they are, jump on a call with me, have a one-to-one with me. You send me your backstory of your childhood and what's happened. And if you can't work out what happened in your childhood, I'll work it out from what you tell me, okay? And I'll give you a specific plan to manifest your shit based on what you've told me about your childhood and what you're trying to do at the moment and what's happened. Okay, so guys, DM me in my chat or go to the Facebook group and send me a messenger DM if you want a one-to-one coaching call. I've wasted listening to Abraham Hicks for years. You have changed my life. Ha. Thank you. Oh, wonderful, Charlie girl. Oh, look, bloody Esther Hicks. She talks some crap. Look, sometimes she talks sense, and then she talks about the vortex, and she fucking loses me. Bless her. It's my birthday. Yay! Good for you, Nisha. I usually ignore my SP story. I saw that. Any more questions, guys? Read what we're saying. I've said what disassociating is 10 times. All right. I just read it. I just said it. Why are you getting grumpy? How do you stay positive that it will become true even when not seeing results fast? How do you stay positive that it will become true even when not seeing results fast? Darling, you've got to just step into your power. Thanks, Charlie girl. You've got to understand that you are manifesting everything. If you can't do that, thanks, Barbie. If you can't do that, then do little tests to test yourself and see if you're really not seeing results and you don't believe there's movement and you can't. Look, guys, you've got to have faith in the unseen. It tells you the whole way through the Bible. Believe you have received it and you will. Have faith. Have blind faith. Blind faith means you can't see it, but you have faith in you anyway. Faith in the God in you, in the power in you. You've got to have that, guys. If you can't see it, trust that it is happening. You've got to. Any more questions, guys? Hi, Angel. Hi, Lunar Eclipse. Yes, you do. Yes, I do what? Great, few days with SP. We just spoke and he said he wants to step lightly to make sure this is what he wants. Don't worry about that bullshit, Nat. Just get rid of that thinking. He wants me and only me. He's just saying that because he's so fucking madly in love with me. His emotions are taking over him. He doesn't want to make him embarrassment of himself. Give it all good meaning, darling. Techniques of manifesting. I don't really teach techniques, darling, but you just got to step into the state that you are that already. How would you feel if you had it already? How would you feel if you were the man or woman you want to be? What would you feel? As in, contentment, happiness? Would you just feel, it's done. You want to step into the state of it's done. I am that already. That is the only technique to consciously manifest. Then you got to work on you to change your thinking, just in case you're pushing that shit away. Oh, I can't have that. I'm not lovable. Because you're saying, he loves me and only me, but then you're like, I'm unlovable, blah. You got to work on your self-concept. Babs Golden, thanks so much for the fire. Loz, please help. I've been invited out to brunch with SP and friends. Do I go? We are in no contact. Doesn't matter, Marissa. Why can't you go? Why can't you go there and be your fabulous, wonderful self? And if he's there, be like, hi. Who cares? It's an opportunity to see them. Go, darling. Guys, when you see them, when there's an opportunity to see them, be your fabulous self. I don't mean be fake. Work on your self-concept and go there feeling like you're on fire, like you're your best version of you. Thanks, Ella. You're your best version of you. And they'll see you and be like, God, I'm missing out. Wow, she looks so great. She looks so happy. God, maybe she's forgotten all about me. A burnt old story. My SP contacted me after 6 months of no contact. If we meet, I always feel old hurt. Oh, thanks, Miss Smith, for the presents. A burnt old story. My SP contacted me after 6 months, no contact. If we meet, I always feel old hurt. Well, darling, you've got to get rid of that old hurt. Guys, what is the point of getting someone back if you're still angry with them, if you're still hurt by them? You've got to let all that shit go. Because otherwise, when they come back, you'll fuck it up again with your shitty thinking and they'll do something that'll trigger you. You'll end up in an argument and then they'll go again. Then you'll be like, oh, fuck, Loz told me to get rid of the old story because she did that with her SP and she keeps telling us over and over and over and over and over again to get rid of the hurt and I won't. Do you want your SP back or not? Why would you want them if they've hurt you? If there's someone you're angry at still? Get rid of that shit, darling. I don't know what to tell you, but you can't possibly have them back if you're still holding on to hurt. Let it go. You caused the hurt with your habitual subconscious thinking. You caused it. Go and yell at yourself. Please, Loz, this once for me and my son, super fast. No. You're such a beautiful woman. Oh, thanks, Paige. Yes, dissociating is a mental condition where people zone out as a response to trauma. Yes, I understand. I've answered it. Good. Where do I start? I want my ex back mainly. Darling, got to work on you. Change you to change them. Work on your self-concept. Build yourself up. Put yourself on the pedestal. Imagine that you are so motherfucking lovable that he can't imagine life without you. And then assume you are together in your mind. You never broke up. Ta-da. Okay, go and watch all my lives, darling, in the Facebook group. We talk about manifesting your SP in every fucking one of them, but especially number 25. Number 41 and number 77. Watch them in order. Okay, I talk about self-concept, old story, and what happens when you don't get rid of the fucking old story with your SP. Okay? Any questions, guys? Any more questions? Wow, 130 viewers, huh? Can I affirm that some trauma was just a bad dream? Yes, guys. Guys, you give it the meaning. If you want to hold on to trauma and then decide one day, I'm getting rid of this shit. It was just all a bad dream. I'm burning that crap. Death to the old me. You can. And your mind will go, oh, really? Okay. Let's try that. Try it, guys. Whatever's going to help, try it. Affirmations for dad abandonment triggers. Okay. I have always been loved and wanted. I have always been chosen. I know these sound weird because it's saying always, but it's revising the past as if it always was true. I've always been chosen. I've always been made the priority. I can trust men with my whole heart. The men in my life are there for me. The men in my life are there for me whenever I need them. The people who love me, I can trust with my fears and worries. I know they will always be there for me. I've always been chosen. I've always been made the priority. I've always been wanted. I've always been showered with love and affection. I've always been given all the attention I need. One's like that, darling. Best time to manifest. Guys, you're manifesting all the time. But the best time to maybe do visualizations or affirm is when you're falling asleep, when you're waking up, because your subconscious is wide open because your monkey mind's turned off a bit. I wish you could bottle your positivity and sell it. You are inspiring. Oh, thanks, darling. That's so nice, considering most of my life I was quite negative and depressed. That's a lovely thing that you've said to me. That's great. That makes me feel good. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Amazing. Thank you. You're welcome, guys. Affirmations on getting ESP back. He loves me and only me. He can't stop thinking about me. We are blissfully, happily coupled up. Imagine you're together already, darling. He loves being my boyfriend. He loves being my husband. He loves living with me, whatever it is you want. Affirm you have that already. He is that already to you. Okay? I've got a lot of affirmation videos on my TikTok, guys. You can listen to them as you're falling asleep. You can download them into your phone. And in a couple of weeks, I'm setting up a website because I'm going to start recording these as big, long affirmation tapes with MP3 downloads. Okay, so you can actually listen to them and do them after me. Repeat them after me. Do I have to say any words before I start to manifest? No, guys, you don't have to do that with harm to no one or I am so happy and grateful that and all that fucking complete and utter twaddle that you get taught in the LOA. It's crap. Guys, you're manifesting all the time. You didn't have to say, I'm so happy and grateful that my SP treats me like crap. I'm so happy and grateful that my SP treats me like rubbish. That John treats me like rubbish. You didn't have to be happy and grateful for it. It already manifested with your thinking. Just your thinking manifests, guys. You don't have to say a caveat, little sentence before and something at the end. Oh, you have to do this. All those fucking stupid rules. Guys, you're manifesting all the time with your thinking. Your habitual subconscious thinking manifests your reality. You don't have to put a sentence in front or a sentence at the end. If anyone's telling you to do that, on your For You page, go to get your finger, press hard, and press not interested, because they're a fucking idiot. Okay? Since doing self-concept, I've started to lose my friendship group and they isolated me. Is this normal? Darling, sometimes it happens because they liked depressed you. They liked not bigging yourself up you. They liked you not putting yourself up on the pedestal you. They liked over-giving, Charlotte. Sometimes that happens, guys. Also, you might be thinking they're going to leave you because you're thinking, oh, I'm changing. I hope no one leaves me. And then they do. So don't think that, darling. Just think all my friends love me. I'm everyone's favourite person. Everyone loves how much I'm changing. Everyone loves how much I love me now. Everyone loves how happy I am. All my friends love how happy I am. Say that, darling. Don't affirm that they're going away. Don't affirm you're losing your friendship group. Stop saying that and stop thinking it. Okay? Should I affirm that it will happen or affirm that it's already happened? It's already happened, darling. Not it will. It's already here. Believe you have received it and you will. Have you believed you've received it? It's already here. Okay? How do I get rid of a third party? I have got a video coming out about that tomorrow. Okay? But say things like this, darling. I'm the only woman. I'm the only man she wants or he wants. I'm the only man she wants. She only has eyes for me. No guy in the whole world compares to me. No one compares to me. I am irreplaceable. I am too important to lose. I'm too special to lose. Once you've met me, you love me and you can't be without me. Who wouldn't want me? Have you fucking met me? Have you seen me? Okay? Don't focus on the third party. Forget all about the bitch or the guy. They don't exist in your reality. Take your focus away from them and focus on you and her together. Affirm you already are together and affirm she loves me so much. She's blowing up my phone. She wants me and only me. I am irreplaceable. I am too important to lose. No one compares to me. Mm-hmm. Amazing. Thank you. All right, guys. You've helped me so much. Oh, Loz, I'm scared. What do I do? What if I do not hear today? Hear what, darling? About your birthday? Just affirm you will, darling. And if you don't, you don't. Don't have a fucking heart attack about it. Assume he's thinking about you all fucking day. Okay? Should you manifest out loud or in your head? Either, darling, but thinking it is more important. Is it the same manifesting money? Yes, guys. I'm a money magnet. Money rains down on me. I'm so uber wealthy. I just breathe and I make money. Imagine you're rich already. You're wealthy already. Loz, when we manifest physical changes, is it important not to look at the 3D? Yes, guys, don't look in the mirror. If you're trying to lose weight, or don't step on the scale. It'll just throw you. It's like looking at the socials when they've got a third party. Don't look at it. Okay? All right, guys, I have got to go. If you would like one-to-one coaching, DM me in my chat, even though my PayPal's just been stopped. So annoying, you can still pay through PayPal. Okay, so DM me in my TikTok or through the Facebook group, Manifest Space, Live Space with Space Loz. You can watch all these lives back. Thanks, Kat. You can DM me in there for one-to-one video coaching, paid coaching. You tell me what you're trying to manifest, and I arrange a whole series of activities for you, affirmations specific to you to get your shit. Guys, if you don't follow me already, follow me. I go live twice daily, morning time UK and nighttime US. And please do go and watch my TikToks and follow me. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I will see you soon. Bye. See ya.